Hey there everyone, welcome to another Minifig Monday. This one's going to be an interesting one. This is a new figure, or at least the time of this video. It's a newer figure that I've got. Pretty awesome. This is Obadiah Stain, or Jeff Bridges, from Iron Man 2008. I guess Iron Man 1, now that it's called. And yeah, the first MCU Marvel movie. It's not the first Marvel movie, no. There's been plenty before that. But, yeah. Our first Marvel movie villain in the MCU, and he's very underrated. Uh, yeah, here he is. You might not recognize him because he is not in the Iron Monger suit. That's because it is not here. It is stored away. But I did give him an accessory. He doesn't really come with anything in the set. Like, it's just his suit. Like, he doesn't come with anything to hold. But I did give him an extra printed piece that comes with the Ironmonger Mayhem. That's the set he comes in. And it's a cute little printed piece. It's really well designed. And it's on the box of scraps, I guess you could say. It's just like the box that comes with the set. It's really great piece, really useful. I actually like to think of this as the Ironmonger suit, like remote control. I think that would be kind of cool to think of him like holding that and he can activate the suit from far away. I think that would be cool. Obviously, it's not, a thing that was in the movie, but I just think it was cool to do that, to give it to him. Yeah, here he is. He's quite simple compared to the previous two minifigure Mondays, which were Iron Man and Rapunzel. Two very different characters. But yeah, this one's probably gonna be a little bit more simple because that's what Jeff Bridges was in the film. He was simple as a character, but he works. This is gonna have spoilers for the first movie. It's a kind of unavoidable. Um, so yeah, if you haven't seen Iron Man, yeah, you definitely don't want to watch this. But yeah, here he is, Obadiah Stain. He was Tony's father's business partner, Howard Stark's longtime associate, and then he turned evil, became the villain for the movie, which is a big twist. That's why I warned you, because it's a big, big twist. Especially if you haven't read the comics, it's a major twist. That he's the bad guy. In the comics, he wasn't really that big of a threat. He was just kind of some businessman that was a rival of Tony. But in the movie, he's more of a direct antagonist. Like he's much more of a threat, not physically, but I guess psychologically. So yeah, we'll get into that more when we get to his character analysis, which will be interesting. But here he is as a minifigure. This is the first appearance of him as such, which is great. So it's taken us a long time to get a physical figure of him, because we've had lots of MCU villains like Loki, Thanos, Yellow Jacket, let's see, Ultron. There's been a lot of minifigures that we've gotten from the movies, but not Obadiah, at least not until now. So that's cool. He looks exactly like Jeff Bridges again. Like I said in the review, he looks like they captured his likeness so well. Like it looks so much like him. Like how he looked in the movie. He was older by the time they filmed Iron Man. So Jeff Bridges wasn't younger, so he was a little bit older. I think he was in his 50s, probably mid 50s or so. But yeah, he's got the gray beard, and they did it really well. He's obviously bald, so that's why he has no hair, because that's how he was in the film. And it was really cool. Jeff played him really, like, charismatic, but also at times you could tell he was hiding a dark side. And that gets more, um, I guess he gets more, desperate as the movie goes along because Tony is, giving up his weapons and he's not doing them, like, making them anymore. And so that makes him mad. He wants to be the CEO, and he gets, kind of shafted from that too. And so that leads him to create the Ironmonger suit, which is a bigger version of the Iron Man suit, but it's just more advanced and more, uh, I guess it's more intimidating. It's definitely more, like, hardcore, I guess you could say. Um, but yeah, we're not talking about the suit. But here he is as a minifig. His detailing is extremely plain. At least it would seem so. Honestly, I would prefer if they went with his tan suit. That's what he wore a lot of the time. Not the blue suit, but I guess it's fine. They actually reused this suit from the Disney Train and Station set that came out a while back. That set was great. It just didn't interest me to, for me to buy it. But they included Chip and Dale in different, like, I guess, train conductor outfits, and that's what this is. It's just a reuse, but it works for him because he wears business suits 90% of the time, so it kind of works. It's great. It's got good detailing, but the most new part is its head, which is completely new. So it's got like a brand new face, brand new detailing, and his expression is kind of funny. It looks like he's about to like yell some cringy one-liner, or like he's almost like he looks evil, but then he looks happily evil. Like it's kind of weird. It's hard to explain, but it's cool. Obviously, there is no alternate face at all because he is bald. It wouldn't make any sense, would it? Because you would see the face, like when he turns his head, he would see the face. So that does not work, and that's why it's not here. A little bit of detailing on the back, that's fine, I guess. I mean, it's not really that needed, but oh well, it's cool. They could have given him a briefcase. I think that would have been nice. Um, Comparing him against Iron Man in the set, it's extremely detailed compared to Obadiah Stain, which is extremely plain. But that's how it was. That's how he was in the movie. That's just what Jeff Bridges wore when he was in the movie. So it just makes sense. Um, yeah, I would like to see him maybe show up in another set. I doubt it because there's only so much you can do. I mean, I can see them making a minifigure like pack with the tan suit. That would be awesome. Or something else. Again, it's really hard to do him again in a set because he's just from Iron Man 1, so it's not gonna be like a lot of sets with him. So yeah, I'm just happy we got him at all. Like it's just great that we finally have him. Like geez, um, as a kid, I always wanted a Lego set from Iron Man 1, and it just never happened because they didn't have the rights to the movie when it came out, and so they didn't have the pieces to make the figures, and they didn't have the budget to do a set from the first movie. So I'm glad we finally have one. And even though the Iron Monger is oversized, I think it's just great to have it, even if it is too big. um but yeah, Obadiah Stain was so underrated. Like his performance, it's probably one of Jeff Bridges' best roles, in my opinion. It's the first movie I saw him in. And then I saw him in Tron, so that was like a complete 180. But yeah, it's great. I really wish that we could see him again in the Marvel, cinematic universe. It's just shame. Like he got only one movie. Um, they were supposed to not kill him off. He was supposed to like survive the final fight, but unfortunately, it just he just died, which is a shame. But, at least he got one great performance, so hey, who's complaining? Um, but yeah, it's great. It's also great because we have the Tron Legacy Set, which obviously Jeff Bridges was in that movie, so that was cool to put him with the Tron figures. I think that was really cool. Um, and this opens the door. If they make another Tron set, they could probably make, another Jeff Bridges figure. That would be kind of cool to get him as Flynn, Kevin. I think that would be neat. Um, they could do it. I don't see them making another Tron set though. Like, I don't think the fan base is big enough to do that. But hey, who knows? We got him here, so there's a possibility. Um, but yeah, this figure's awesome. As simple as he is, it works for the set, and it's great. So I'm just happy to have him all, in the collection. Yeah, Obadiah Stain, underrated, great actor, great performance, just great figure. So yeah, um, that's pretty much it for this one. Um, Hope you liked it. Hope it wasn't too boring. I hope I didn't bore anyone because I loved this movie so much. Um, yeah, that's all I have to say for this one. Hope you liked it. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care, and I'll see you later.